He ran till he came to a river, and next to the river was a fox. The fox said, "Hello, little gingerbread man." The gingerbread man said, "Hello. I ran away from the little old woman. I ran away from the little old man, and a pig, and some cows, and I can run, and the dog, and I can run away from you too. Run, run, as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The fox said, "Not all you want. I'm going to chase you. But I would like to ask you a question. How are you going to get across that river without getting wet? I mean, if you get wet, you'll be soggy, right?" The gingerbread man didn't say anything, but he looked very thoughtful. In these stories like this, you guys, what is an adjective? Do people know what an adjective is? Anyone know what an adjective is? Something that describes, a describing word. It's something that describes something else. Something describes a noun. Nice. So, what is an adjective commonly used to describe a fox in fairy tales? Sly. Nice, sly. And what does sly mean? Sneaky and clever and cunning. Awesome. So it seems like this fox is about to be a little sneaky and clever and cunning as well. Okay. Then the fox said, "I have an idea. I'm going to swim across the river right now. If you want, you can hitch a ride on my tail." The gingerbread man said, "Okay," and grabbed the fox's tail. The fox started to wade into the water. After a few steps, the fox said, "Oh, gingerbread man, the water is getting deep. I'm afraid you might get wet. Why don't you climb up onto my back?" The gingerbread man looked and said, "Gee, the water is getting deep." And he climbed up onto the fox's back. After a few more steps, the fox said, "Oh, gingerbread man, the water is getting even deeper, and I'm afraid you might get wet. Why don't you climb up onto my neck?" The gingerbread man looked and said, "Gee, the water is getting deep." And he climbed up onto the fox's neck. After a few more steps, the fox said, "Oh, gingerbread man, the water is getting even deeper. I'm afraid you might get wet. Why don't you climb up onto my head?" Does anyone know where this is going? Where do we think it's going? If you think you know where it's going, the fox is going to eat him. Yeah. What does this repetition remind you of? The mouse. Yeah. This repetition reminds me of another fairy tale story where it goes, "Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have. What big ears you have. What big mouth you have." Remember that? What story is that from? Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. So in Little Red Riding Hood, it's the same kind of repetition where it goes from something nice and simple to something a little scary to something very scary to something really scary. So we're getting there. After a few, and he climbed onto the fox. Wait, did we get there? Let's just read it again. After a few more steps, the fox said, "Oh, gingerbread man, the water is getting even deeper. I'm afraid you might get wet. Why don't you climb up onto my head?" The gingerbread man looked and said, "Gee, the water is getting deep." And he climbed up onto the fox's head. After a few more steps, the fox said, "Oh, gingerbread man, the water is getting even deeper. I'm afraid you might get wet. Why don't you climb up onto my nose?" The gingerbread man looked and said, "Gee, the water is getting deep." And he climbed up onto the fox's nose. And the fox went, slurp. And that was the end of the gingerbread man. Dang. Look at that. All right. Let's break this story down. Let's break this down with a whiteboard. Alrighty. Part 1. What is the first part? We have the 6 parts of a story. What is the first one? Nice. Serena just got to the point, but we're going to do main characters first. Here are the main characters in this story. Old lady and the old man. Old lady. Old man. Fox. Gingerbread man. Dog. Pig. Cow. Dog, pig, cow. No, maybe that was it. I think that's it. Fox, so gingerbread man, dog, pig, and cow. Nice. Okay, number 2, we got the setting. Good job. Everyone is ready to go. The setting is at a farm. Scotland. I like Scotland. Let's do that. Based in Scotland. All right. There's also a river. Farm with a river. And also a farmhouse. And it's in the morning. All right, now number 3, time period. Time period. What's the time period? Yeah, I don't really know. There's not much that gives it away. She has an oven, so that means it doesn't mean much, but it could mean something. So let's just say 1900s, sure. 1900s. We can get rid of this, actually. What is the next one? What is 4? Point of view. Awesome. Everyone is getting the hang of it. What is the point of view of this? Narrator. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Third person. What is 5? Problem. What's the problem? What's the problem in this story? Nice. Gingerbread man. And away. And everyone. Also, another problem is everyone wants to eat him. What's the solution? I guess the solution is that he gets eaten. Is it the fox eat him? Is it the fox eats him? It depends on whose team you're on. If you're on the, I don't know. I guess if you're on the gingerbread man's team, it's not really a solution, but it is the ending, so we could do solution/ending. Fox tricks him into getting eaten. Nice. Awesome. What is the moral of this story? I think there's a moral. It is sad. Don't ever trust a fox. Don't trust a fox. What do you think a fox represents? He's a stranger, but also foxes are really sneaky. Don't trust sly foxes. But also, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's just a sly fox. But also, couldn't you say that the gingerbread man wasn't, well, he was kind of trying to save his own life. But the gingerbread man wasn't very nice either. But I guess if I didn't want to be eaten, I'd probably run too. So yeah, I would say don't trust a stranger either. Yeah, awesome. Never trust a cunning person. Trust people you know. Don't trust people that are cunning inside. Awesome. Okay, so this is the original story. Don't make gingerbread. Don't run away. You could say running away is dangerous. It's dangerous. You're a gingerbread man. Oh, someone knows the story of a gingerbread girl. Does anyone know other twisted fairy tales? Any fractured fairy tales that are based on the gingerbread man? If you know a fractured fairy tale based on the gingerbread man, can you tell me what it's about? Oh, someone's already read the book that we're going to read today. Gingerbread Man in the Zoo. Zoo. Gingerbread Boy. Gingerbread Girl. Stinky Cheese Man. Loose and Spool. A lot of people have read our book today, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately, it'd be great if I read it again. Cool. And if it was the gingerbread man in the zoo, what of the 6 parts of the story has just been changed? The setting, nice. Setting. Can someone tell me what would be a different version of the fractured fairy tale where the point of view changed? You can make it up. If you change the point of view, yeah, it could be first person. So it could be you could say the fox and the gingerbread. I would be changing point of view. If you wanted to change the solution or the ending, how would you change that? The forest point of view, I like that one too. Gingerbread man eats a friend. Or you could even say fox drowns. Gingerbread man and his friend. His new friend, Foxy. That would be changing the solution. Awesome. Okay. Shall we read? Let us read the new book. And some of you guys are going to say this. Some of you guys have already read this. But so it goes, because it's a good book. And can anyone guess what it is? If a lot of you have already said you've read it. Let me just go back to the front. Nope. No. Stinky Cheese Man. Is Stinky Cheese Man real, or are you guys just making it up? Yeah, it's the Gingerbread Man. What? It is real? Okay. Oh, it is real? Oh, cool. Is it good or is it bad? People like Stinky Cheese Man. You read it? Okay, it's good. Awesome. Maybe I'll try and find it. Maybe we can read it tomorrow. Okie dokie. Here is the Gingerbread Man. The Gingerbread Man. Written by Katrina Charman and illustrated by Fabiano Fiorin. Triangle Interactive, as always. If you've read it, that is A-okay. Once upon a time, in a small house in the forest, a lonely man decided to make himself a friend. He baked a gingerbread ninja, a gingerbread man. Cool. But when the gingerbread man turned golden brown, he jumped up and ran out of the door. Stop! Yelled the old man, chasing after him. But the gingerbread man kept running and shouting, Kapow! Hi-ya! And Shazam! You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. All those birds. Bird, rabbit, skunk, bear. Along the path, a hungry pig was sniffing for acorns beneath the mud. He saw the delicious gingerbread man and shouted, Stop! I want to eat you. The gingerbread man twisted out of the way, singing, Kapow! Hi-ya! And Shazam! You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. So it's obvious that they've kept 2 things the same in this book. What are the two things that we can see just from this page? What are the two things they kept the same? Pigs, nice. And repetition. Good job. So they have the same, he has the same little slogan that he repeats. It's not the same slogan, but he still repeats the slogan and it's repetition each time. And we have this pig still here. At the edge of the forest, a herd of cows grazed in a field. One of them spotted the yummy gingerbread man and squeezed the fence. Okay, did he really squeeze? It looks like he broke the fence. Stop! I want to eat you, the cow cried. And the cows did the same. Good job. The gingerbread man rolled right over the cow's back. Kapow! Hi-ya! And shazam! Ooh, I just dropped that. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And cool. Farther down the hill, a flock of chicks pecked at the ground looking for grain. One by one, they smelled the gingerbread man as he whirled and twirled towards them. Stop! We want to eat you. They rushed towards him with their hungry beaks open wide. Interesting. We didn't have the chickens in the other one, but I think someone said that they read a version of the gingerbread man where they have chickens in it, don't they? Didn't someone say that? Has anyone read a version of the gingerbread man where there's a chicken? Yeah. Well, some people have. Good, so it probably exists somewhere. Okay. But the gingerbread man backflipped over them. Kapow! Hi-ya! And shazam! You can't catch me, I'm a gingerbread man. He chuckled. Oh, rooster. Then he reached a deep, wide river. He searched for a way to get across without getting soggy. A crafty fox was watching. I'll help you cross the river, he said. Just climb onto my back. This is a lot like the first story. What do you guys think? Is he going to do it? You think he's going to jump on the back? Think this is going to be the same story and he's going to get eaten? Let's find out. Stop! Yelled the old man, who had finally caught up. I can teach you to jump this river in one single bound. The gingerbread man laughed. Ha ha! I don't need help from anyone. I'm the gingerbread man. Does anyone have an adjective that we can use to describe the gingerbread man right now? He's brave. He's independent. He's bragging a little bit. He's a little arrogant. Yeah. He's a little arrogant and selfish. Yeah. Good job. He's boastful. It's a great word. Self-absorbed. Another good word. Okay. I'm the gingerbread man. He took a flying leap, but missed the bank, landing on a drooping tree branch. Looks like he was a little overly confident, huh? Yeah, a little overly confident. To his surprise, the old man leaped across the water, grabbing the gingerbread man's arm, and taking him safely to the other side. Wow, gasped the gingerbread man. Can you teach me those moves? The old man nodded. Soon, the gingerbread man was the star of ninja school. He learned how to jump across rivers and avoid hungry foxes. Cool. I think that's the end. Oh, we have a puzzle. I don't think I'm just going to do puzzles again. Look at that. Cool. So I guess this bear and this bunny were also ninja animals. And the guy who made him must have been a ninja himself. Cool. All right. So that was a good story. I like that one. So let's see how it compares to our other story. It could be in Japan. Why do you think it's in Japan? Ninjas. Ninjas come from Japan. All right. So, what has changed? The main characters. Who are our main characters now? Got a pig. Still got a pig. We still got the fox. Do we have the old lady? No, there's no old ladies. So we just have the old man. We have the gingerbread man. Oh, that's the gingerbread man now, though. Gingerbread man. We still got that fox. We don't have the dog anymore. We have the pig. Then we have the cow. And we have chicks. I wonder why they took out the dog. But it is interesting because they kept most of the story the same. Most of the main characters the same. Well, except for the gingerbread man being a ninja. So we still have a farm. For the setting, we still have a farm. We still have a farmhouse. But I think you're right. I don't think it's in Scotland anymore. Where do you guys think it is? Yeah, I think it's probably Japan because the guy is a ninja. Ninjas. What do we think the time period is? You could even say it's modern day. Let's just say it's modern day. Or you could say it's the same. I don't think that changes much. Point of view. It's also the morning. So the problem is still that the gingerbread man ran away. And the problem is still that everyone wants to eat the gingerbread man. But the solution and ending is very different. What's the solution and the ending? The old man saves him. And there's something else. The gingerbread man realizes something. I'd say the gingerbread man realizes that he still has to learn. Sly fox. Yeah, he's a better ninja now. So what do you think the moral of this story is? Thanks. Don't be too confident. Yeah. Don't get overly confident. Don't be boastful. Don't be confident. Everyone can learn new things. It's a good lesson. Always learn something new from somebody else, even if you're a ninja. Even if you're a great ninja. Humble. Awesome. Good job. So, what did you guys think of this story? It was good? What did you guys think? How did you like it compared to the other ones? You think it was better than the pig one? I mean, the wolf one. What did you think about that compared to Goldilocks? Better? Dang. 10 out of 10. I liked how he was very confident and then he learned his lesson about it and said you could always learn new things. If you guys had the people that have been here and have read all the books with us, we had Three wolves. We had, dang it, Goldilocks. And we had this one, so gingerbread. Which one was your favorite? Do you want to put them in order? I think mine was. You want, you could write out your orders. You could say, like I would say, for me, I'd say, I think I like Goldilocks the best because I learned something new. And then I liked Three Wolves and I liked Gingerbread. I still really liked it, but I liked the pictures in the Three Wolves, and it was a little bit longer. Yeah. And awesome. I'm glad everyone has strong opinions about this. This is awesome. And do you guys have an idea of what fractured fairy tale you want to write yourself? Do you want to write it about 2, 1, or 3? TK really wants us to give Goldilocks superpowers. Okay, a lot of 1s. Awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Why would you build me the airplane? The airplane that I made that stuck on the airplane. Oh.
Hey, you guys. Sorry, my Zoom just crashed. I think it's just because there are a lot of people on here today, and Zoom probably has to work really hard to get this to work. Unfortunately, dang it. So when it crashed, unfortunately, we lost our whiteboard, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, we can keep on work. I really like, dang it, I forgot his name again. What is his name? What's the guy's name? Our male version of Boldy John. Thank you. I really liked working on Boldy John. And TK really wants us to give Boldy John superpowers. So, what I'm going to do, this is what you guys are going to do too. So when you go home tonight, or after this class, when you have free time, I'm going to show you how we can change, using the same parts of the story, how we can change the story and make it a fractured fairy tale. So we started with Goldilocks, okay? So we started with Goldilocks and we thought, and when we read Goldilocks, which was a new version of it, we read Goldilocks and we thought, what are other ways that we could change the main characters? And yesterday we decided on Boldy John and the 3 dragons, right? 3 dragons. We think of names for the 3 dragons. What should we call the 3 dragons? I'm open to all good names. Ooh, I like the name Flame. Brad. Okay, Flame, Brad. And Toothless is, I love that movie. One should be a girl though. I agree. So now we can have a girl's name. Or it could be a 3-headed dragon. But no, because it has to be a mom. So do we want to keep it? Let's keep it being the mom, the dad, and the baby. So Flame can be the kid. Brad can be the dad. Brad the dad. Brad the dad. What should the mom be called? Ash. I like Ash. Ashley could be Ashley. Ashley. So then, what should we make this one a pun too? Ashley the mom. And fun. What's a good pun for another dragon pun that we can call the dad? Like Ashley. 5. Lava. I like lava. Oh, we could do flame. Molt. Molt as in molten. I like that. Molt. Molten the dad. Ashley the mom. And Blaze the son. Awesome. And we have Boldy John. Good job, you guys. This is great. So let's think of what are good, how should we describe Boldy John? Let's describe Boldy John. Or we could say, where are they from again? They're from Mexico, right? The setting is in Mexico. Yeah, is in Mexico. And then rural Mexico. They live on a farm, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a reptile farm. Yeah, there we go. It's a farm with a reptile attached to it. Reptile part with a reptile with a small reptile farm. Small. So it's a big normal farm with a small reptile farm. That Boldy John can be in charge of. So Boldy John, how old is Boldy John, you guys? Crazy number. Let's keep him. I think everyone here is. I say he should be 12. Let's say 12. Because everyone here we want him to be a little old enough so that he can be running a reptile farm. Let's say 11. 11's a cool number. All right. So Boldy John is 11. He's 11. He is. And what does he look like? He has red hair. I like that. Red hair. Freckles. Flaming red hair. Flaming red hair. Freckles. Green eyes. Wow, he's getting a little Irish on us. Green. Oh, let's keep it brown eyes. Brown eyes. Is he ugly? Let's not make him ugly. He's wearing a blue shirt. He's brave. I love that. I love the Boldy John's brave. Hold on. We're going to describe Boldy John over here. Oh, a wooden sword in his belt. Dang, that's awesome. Okay, sorry. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Let me just copy and paste this. I'll read back through them. So, he's a boy. Brave. Wooden sword in his belt. And a little shovel for reptile poop. A little shovel for reptile. Boo. Oh, green boots. Should we have green cowboy boots? Tan shorts. We can do tan shorts with patches. And a cowboy hat. Nice. Cowboy hat. He can have red hair, but he can be 5 times. He lives in Mexico. So, is he Mexican? Let's say he's Mexican. Born and raised in Mexico. In rural Mexico. So we can have some Spanish in this book. All right. And what are his best characteristics? What do we love about Goldie John? Like that he's brave. I like that he's bold. He knows many languages. He knows Spanish. Smart. Others. Confident. Knows Mandarin, sure. He knows Kung Fu. He can fly. Oh, let's say he gets 2 powers at the end. So we can say. Okay, he's curious. Nice. Okay, so those are the good qualities, and everyone has flaws or things they should work on. What are his flaws? A little too sneaky. He's too bold. He could be overly confident, he could be overly confident. Oh, impatient. That's a great one. Impatient. He can be overly confident, like the Gingerbread Man. Lazy. That's a good one too. He's allergic to dragons. I like that. Allergic to dragons. Self-absorbed. Nice words, you guys. These are great. Allergic to dragons. Awesome. So Boldy Dawn is off to a great start. Oh no, that's not a great start for me. There we go. Boldy Dawn. Too mature. Learns how to fix his flaws when he meets the dragons. Yeah, maybe the dragons teach him something. So do we want this to have? We want the solution to be a nice solution, like Goldie Luck. Let's do that so that he learns something. Let's say overly confident is his biggest problem. It's his biggest thing to work on. Overly confident. Sneak. Oh, he could also meet Goldilocks. That's a good point. Meet Goldilocks somewhere? Yeah, maybe they get married, or Goldilocks could be his sister. His sister, we could do that too. And maybe he says, "I'm tired of Goldilocks getting all the fun." He could find his long lost sister Goldilocks. She could mentor him. Yeah, mentor, or his mom. His mom could be Goldilocks. We have a lot of places to go. There's a doctor. Good. So let's keep it. These are all awesome ideas. So we have Molten, Ash. Well, we can't. The mom can't be Goldilocks. So the mom's Ashley. Oh no, those are the dragons. Sorry. All right. So we have Boldy John, and then we also have his mom and his dad. Does he have both a mom and a dad? Should he have one mom, one dad? Should he have 2 moms? Should he have just a mom, just a dad? Let's say he just has. We can say he has 1 mom. He can live with his mom. He has a dad, but he lives with his mom. His mom. Does he have any sisters? Yeah, he can have. Let's say he has 2 younger sisters. Everyone. Oh, let's say 1 brother and sister. So it's boys 2. The brother and sister. Everyone helps on the farm. He's in charge of the. Yeah, okay, we can have. Should his brother or his sister be older? Yeah, let's have an older sister. So then, if we wanted to, we could make the sister Goldilocks. Sister. So what's his younger brother's name? Mentor means someone that guides you or helps you. Dawson. I like Dawson. Alex. No. Bobby Locks. No, Scaredy Bob. Scaredy Bob. Yuppie. Pablo Lon. Billy Bo Joe. Goldie Mox. Bravey Brad. Pikachu. Smart Locks. That's good. Pinocchio. Brother Frank. Silly Joe. Goldie John. Bradley Locks. Nerdy Joe. Let's do Nerdy Joe. I like that. Younger brother can be Nerdy Joe. Nerdy Joe. And his older sister. Should we make his older sister Goldilocks? That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, let's do that. Goldilocks. But it can be like a different. It could obviously be a different version of Goldilocks. But maybe she's old now and she doesn't really care about it. She's a teenager now. So she pretends that she's over it. Okay. So the 3 dragons. So we have Goldie John, we have younger brother Nerdy Joe, we have sister Goldilocks, and we have 3 dragons: Molten, Ashley, and Blaze. Maybe Goldilocks comes in. If we made this a really long story, maybe Goldilocks comes in at the end and helps him. Maybe that could be the person that helps him with the dragons. All right, so Nerdy Joe. The setting is in Mexico, rural Mexico. Oh, maybe all 3 siblings, yeah. The mom's name, I don't know what the mom's name is. Do you guys want to think of a name for the mom? So she has an identity. Julia. I like the name Julia. Mom's just normal. All right. Is anyone here from Mexico? No. Yes. If you're from Mexico, do you know of a town that's in rural Mexico with lots of countryside? And if you do know it, can you tell us what that name is so we can look it up? Does anyone know the name of a town in Mexico that has lots of forests? We can make one up, but if we have one to base it off of, that'd be cool. But if we don't have one, that's fine. No. Morlia. I'll look that up. Morlia. Oh wow, Morlia is beautiful. Yeah, there are lots of. I see farms in Morlia. Some boys only school, Brad school. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we know. He lives in Izamal. Where's Morlia? Awesome. That's really pretty. It's right outside of Mexico City. So he can live in Los Ojos de Agua. That looks like it's a mountainy forest. Or Cerro San Andres. Yeah, there you go. It's a mountain peak. Let's see what that looks like. You guys can look this up too. Izamal. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I don't know the names of many Mexican cities. Ooh, Izamal is beautiful too. Oh, dog. I need to go to Mexico. So yeah, we have a lot of. There's a place called San Francisco in Izamal. Izamal Farm. Cat Canadian baby farm. Izamal is a little town. San Sebastian Bernal. Wow, it's by the very south. San Sebastian Bernal. It's that one I'm gonna choose. Yeah, Boldy John can be stubborn. That's smart too. San Sebastian. Oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah, there's a big. Wow, this is also beautiful. There's a big mountain. Let's have. Okay, so there's a big mountain in the background of this. Okay, so they live here, and it's Pena. And we're gonna say that that the dragons live in this big mountain. Okay. Pena de Bernal. Okay. All right. So they live in rural Mexico, San Sebastian Bernal, near Pena. That's where the dragons live. So let's say the dragons live. They live in. And he walks to school every day. So the girl, oh, you're right. The girl dragon is Ashley. Ashley's the girl dragon. So, and there was another good. Oh, the dragons can destroy the farm. How about that? The dragons destroy the farm, and then that's why Goldie John has to go look for them. Or what about the reptile farm? Yeah, what's Goldie John's pet? Let's think about that. Goldie John's pet. A parrot? I like a parrot. Chameleon. What's his name? What's Chameleon's name? Everyone goes with Paul. This guy. Lizzie. Yeah, let's make it a girl. Let's make it a girl. A Chameleon girlfriend. And not a girlfriend, but it's a girl. Robin. I'll take a name too. Cool. I think everyone know any Mexican names? Sneaky Charlotte. Sneaky Charlotte. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna work on this more tomorrow. We can have Sneaky Charlotte be the name until we can. Okay. So right here, what we're doing right now is we were brainstorming how to recreate Goldilocks and make it our own fractured fairy tale. This has been awesome, great work. If you have any other ideas and you have your idea for your own story, use those. We do not have to do what we're doing. I'm just doing it so we can all do it together, but we do not have to do what we're doing. You have other great ideas, right? Go home and write them out. And you can write it out based on the 6 parts of the story. And we have some great ideas right now, so creative. So you can just keep going with much of your story. You can start this story and you can write it out for yourself. But what I'd love is that for tomorrow, you guys have some great new ideas for your own story, or you can have new ideas for Boldy John, okay? So do some work on your own tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to work more on this, okay? And I think if we can, we'll read another fractured book. These are some great ideas, okay? So just save them, and then we'll look at them tomorrow, okay? Bye, you guys. I did save it. Don't worry. Thank you. Good job. Bye. And you can write the story. You can write any story. These are just ideas. Everyone can use the story. Bye. Okay, I gotta go.